Hello, it's me, Sid Dionysus last name, and I'm gonna show you my Dionysus painting that my sister made me. This was years ago, because I've been interested in the Greek god Dionysus since I was, I guess, a maybe a tween, maybe a younger teenager. She might have made this when I was around like 14 or something, I want to say. Maybe even younger. Um, but I have been interested in the figure of Dionysus. My name was changed to Dionysus when I got my name change. I chose that it was I was considering pigeon with a Y, but I had to stop and think about, what that would entail for my future and all that, how would people respond? Um, because respectability politics is a suck ass thing, and I know that that could kind of that plays into it. Like, you care about being respectable as a as a gender minority, don't you? And it's like, well, I mean, it's not. I need to like have an easy go at a future, and if people see that I have that kind of strange name, they might not want to hire me at jobs and stuff. And I do want to have a name that seems like a name. Dionysus actually does have a connection to my original middle name, like I said, and it's not something that I specifically want to, like, explain because I don't want to dead name myself in any way, but, yeah, like, it's something that was a personal thing. I thought about it, and I've always been interested in this guy, so, well, not always, like, literally, but, for many, many years, many, many years. And it did come with, a sort of I guess, like, I mean, look at him. This is something my sister did for me years ago. I actually gave her a picture, like, in return. It was like one of those things where, um, one person draws something for one person, and then, in return, you draw something for them. And yeah, but this is, I think my sister used paint for this. She drew it, she sketched it out, and then she painted it, I want to say. But I don't know. I guess yeah, but this is Dionysus, the Greek god of, like, he's like the god of wine and theater and, like, ritual madness and, political freedom, ecstasy, and, I think he even has connections to, like, death and rebirth and, like, immortality and all these wild things. He's a powerful guy. He's a powerful guy, and he's fine. He's associated with cheetahs and grapes and wine and uh other stuff. I'm not like a big like scholar about this or anything, but I enjoyed watching overly sarcastic productions as a younger person. That was something where I was interested in that channel, and they do a lot of videos about mythology. Um, and that was something I enjoyed. That was something I enjoyed. I was never into the Percy Jackson books or anything, or the movies. And I know that that involves Greek mythology, and that's where some people got their Greek mythology phase from. But that wasn't the case for me. I never really got into those. But if that's you, then cool, good for you. um, so this is the dude. There he is. Um, he's cute. He's a pretty boy. I like him. I like his vibe. He does have this energy that I appreciate. And he's very powerful. I like names that are powerful. I like energy that's just it's got this coolness about it, Something just is it so wrong to like things that are cool? Yeah, if liking cool stuff is is wrong, I don't want to be right. Now that brings me to my second thing I want to show off, which is I've got my star tattoo on my knee, the stick and poke, not to be confused with the professional one that I got right above it. So I'm gonna show that now at this time, and then I'll talk about it. Cause sometimes you make an impulsive decision and it ends up being fine. Now the thing is, I've shown it before, this star tattoo on my knee, but it wasn't like very good. The first time I worked on this, I gotta be honest, I didn't really like how it looked. But at this point, I do. It's not super visible. It is kind of like less visible than the professional tattoo, but I'm okay with that. It still looks really aesthetically good to me. I hope that I can show it without it looking invisible. I genuinely cannot tell if you can see that. My god. See if we can do this in better lighting, maybe. Lamp. See if that makes a difference. This is such a terrible video. Like, I'm not gonna. Ah, I hate it. Like, you can see it in real life. I swear you can. But that's the thing. When you just use, like, equipment that isn't the best, then you get outcomes that aren't the best. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see it on screen now. It's like here. It's like a spray of dots that show. It looks like a star. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is so embarrassing. I love how it looks in real life, though. Like, you can see, it's got little colors and things. It's got colors. Wait, I think... Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. I can see it. It's still kind of not super visible in person, but it is more visible than it is on camera. This is always how it goes. If I had a better camera, this would be okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it now. Yeah, you can see it now. In real life, you can even see little colors in the dots and stuff. No one will believe you. No one will believe you, Sid. No one believes that your star tattoo is cool except you. It's supposed to be not, like, professional. Like, the point of it is for it to be kind of, like, alternative and punk rock. It's not supposed to be, like, you know, a polished tattoo. It's meant to look like a stick and poke. It's not trying to be anything else. But it is supposed to look cool. And it's hard for me to, like, convince you it looks cool when you can't even fucking see it on camera. This is just weird at this point. It was normal before. This was a normal channel until today. Oh, yeah, you can see it now. There we go. Perfect lighting. See, now you know I'm not a liar. I had to stab myself a bunch of times. Okay. Yeah, in real life it's like a bunch of colors, a bunch of colored dots. Um, bunch of colored dots. Yeah. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. My god, that was a lot of ado, wasn't it? A lot of fuss, but there you go. There it is. They're a bunch of colored dots. Um, some of them are more bluish, some of them are more greenish, some of them are more blackish, some of them are more reddish. You know, lots of different shades. It looks cute. It looks like a constellation that forms a star, so it's like a star made of stars. Very beautiful to me. I think it looks cool. I think it looks tough. I like that I did it myself. No regrets. Like, at first I was like, yeah, I have a little bit of regrets about this. This looks like trash. But now I like it. And, it's it's hard for me to show it on the screen, but I did end up getting the right lighting where you could see it. So, you know, this is fantastic. I love this, and I'm okay with it being on my body for as long as it will last. It may fade a little bit, but I've got some tattoo goo that I put on it sometimes, like, well, tattoo balm that you rub on there, and it kind of keeps it fresh, keeps it visible. So, I'm taking care of it. And I have plans for tattoos in the future. I'm gonna get, some on this leg, in the same spots, and I want to get some to cover up my arms because I have self-harm scars. So, I don't really want to keep those on my body forever. I have stopped doing that for many months now, and as a part of my journey with my body, my dealing with my body and my mental health and everything, I don't know. It's like this is a step that I want to take towards getting better, and I think so I've made plans for tattoos that I can get on my arms in the future, but it'll be a long time coming because these things do cost money. So but that's just something I think about. It's something I think about and I plan out for the future. I'd love to get some tattoos on my arms so that I can feel better in my body and everything. So uh yeah, I'm happy about this. I do like the tattoos that I have right now. I think it's cool that there's this weird one that I did myself, and then there's this more like this other star. It's kind of cool. It's like the more sometimes I think it's like they're two sides of the same coin. It's like deep, it's like the duality of man, except it's the duality of stars. Maybe the DIY one that I had to stab myself to get, maybe that one's like Sid Vicious, and then the one that I had to go to the tattoo parlor thing for, maybe that one's like Sid Barrett, and they're both like the same guys, but they're like different guys, but they're like they got things in common, but then they don't. Oh, it's so deep. Oh, it's so deep and profound. Nah, no, shut up. Come on, it makes sense. Don't say it doesn't. Don't say it doesn't because you just don't get it. That's the thing, is that you don't get it. And I'm Sid too. And it's like we're all Sids, aren't we? When it comes down to it, there's some Sid in all of us and stuff. Do you understand my Sid ramblings? If you say no, you can't be on my channel. If you don't understand the Sid philosophy, you're not even a Sid a friend. You're not even my friend. You thought you were, but now you know better. Okay, bye.